Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools says it is chipping away at its $46 million budget deficit. The district says its debt has dropped by $9 million. Good evening, I'm Chad Silber.
And I'm Sydney Moore. On top of the progress, the district also says the number of staff impacted by the sweeping job cuts was lower than originally expected. Interim Superintendent Catty Moore said 222 employees were impacted by the reduction in force, not 350 like we first heard. The district says that is because they adjusted staffing based on student enrollment.
Well, that progress comes with pain. Job cuts take effect on Friday, and emotions ran high at tonight's school board meeting.
WFMY News 2's Lauren Tier is live from the district's central office where the meeting just wrapped up. Lauren.
We've heard and seen those emotions for weeks now as people have filled up these meetings to share their disappointment in some of the board's most recent decisions. Tonight was no exception. More than a dozen people spoke to the board, many of them personally impacted by the cuts. One teacher says she's been consoling students and fellow teachers for weeks now.
And the tears and the apologies, they're falling on deaf ears. It's too little too late when we are watching our colleagues and our babies cry every single day.
Another teacher was emotional, talking about the anxiety of waiting to hear about her job security, only to be cut.
The emotional turmoil that you have put on every teacher and every staff member was unethical and immoral. You are tearing people away from their passions that they chose to be in. And I'm tired of all these tears that
Some parents reiterated concerns about how changes will impact students and the district as a whole.
The unprofessionalism and the sloppiness of how this district has handled the RIF process is totally unacceptable. Who will want to come and work here after watching what is unfolding right now? What qualified superintendent will want this job?
When it comes to finding a new superintendent, the board unanimously decided to extend the search and instead focus on finding another interim superintendent to replace Catty Moore. Her contract ends November 30th. In a budget update from Moore, she said the audit report for the last school year will miss the December 31st deadline to the state because of a different audit in the works. That one requested by the State Board of Education and the LGC. Moore also said that they will go to Raleigh and go in front of the State Board of Education in November to present the repayment plan for the $3.4 million still owed to the state. Live in Forsyth County, Lauren Tier, WFMY News 2.